Hi guys, welcome to Monday, entering the last half of this challenge. If you've been showing up for the last 14 days, then this is the time when you're going to really start to notice the difference in your strength, in your ability to go harder and longer than you had before, to do all those exercises that were super hard to you in the beginning are now not going to be easy, but you're going to be able to do more and you're going to have more energy and strength for it. So if you've been showing up and doing all your workouts and drinking your Shakeology every day, this is the time that you can kind of like relax into it and really start to enjoy the workouts and the programs, and start to have fun with it, and maybe like try some harder ones, and all that good stuff. So today I wanted to read from you from one of my favorite books. It's called The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And it's just really, really beautiful. And this is about domestication. And so I wanted to it so that we could have a little intention setting this Monday for the rest of the challenge. Starting with chapter 1, and it's called Domestication. Human suffering begins with domestication. During the process of domestication, we form an image of a perfection in order to try to be good enough. We create an image of how we should be in order to be accepted by everybody, but we don't fit this image. The suffering and drama in your life is the result of what you have learned. Whatever you learn is alive. The image that you have of yourself is alive, and it lives in your mind. That image is not you, but it will use everything it perceives to justify its own existence. It is not you, but it is eating you alive and destroying your happiness. The voice of knowledge inside your mind controls the dream of your life. The Toltecs called it the parasite. The Bible calls it evil. It is a living being that exists in your belief system and lives by eating your faith, your intent, your happiness. What is sad is that you believe the knowledge is you. You believe the image is what you are. The program or parasite is really the one who is living your life, not you. But this program was not there when you were born. When you were born, your mind was completely innocent. You had no concepts about good or bad, right or wrong, beauty or ugliness. You had no concepts at all. You had no idea what it means to be a human, to be a man, or to be a woman. But you saw other people outside of you, and you recognized them as your own kind. When you are 1, 2, or 3 years old, you cannot see yourself. The only way to see yourself is to look at your image in a mirror, and other people act as that mirror. You don't know what you are tells you what you are. Your father tells you what you are. Your brothers and sisters do the same thing. The other humans around you have the capacity to project an image onto you, which means they tell you what they believe you are. Your mother tells you is not exactly what your father tells you that you are, or what your siblings, or the television, or the church, or the whole society tells you that you are. Every human in your life projects a completely different image onto you, and none of these images are accurate. What you believe you are is a distorted image of yourself that came from other people, from mirrors that always distort images. Yourself, you believe them and you agree with them. As soon as you agree, the image is programmed in your memory, and now you believe this is what you are. What were the images others projected onto you? When you say, I am smart, I am stupid, I am beautiful, I am ugly, it is really the program who says, I am. These images are only knowledge, but they aren't you. In the same way other people project their beliefs onto you, you agree, and they become yours. They teach you to judge, to gossip the way they gossip, to create dramas the way that they create dramas. You begin to play with all these concepts, all this knowledge, and that is how you learn to dream. The Toltecs call this the dream of the first attention because it is the first time you used your attention to create a whole reality. And because your attention is hooked from the outside, your whole world is projected to the outside. You begin to search for yourself outside of you because you no longer trust who you are. But you believe you don't have justice, beauty, happiness, and love, when all of these were always inside of you. Okay, so once again, that book is called The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And I wanted to read that to you today because I want to set the intention for the next half, the next 14 days, that in this fitness group, as we're working out, we are our own belief systems about what we're capable of. Instead of believing, that we are fat or slow or, whatever it is that we struggle with the most, that we won't be beautiful enough unless we do this. That, whatever it is that we're looking to gain through this, that we know that we already have that inside of us. And working out is simply a way to bring that inner path, that inner beauty that we already know that we possess, to the forefront. So many times we can, look for, we can be looking for, something to be given in working out, whether we think it will make us more attractive or more beautiful or whatever that is. But know that you already have that inside of you. And it's a matter of creating your own belief system and creating your own mirror to see yourself for who you truly are. And not just to believe what the external world tells us about ourselves. So, happy Monday, getting back into things. I didn't work out yesterday, but I am doing my fit test today, so hopefully that goes well. Believe for me, you guys. I believe for you, and as always, I am so grateful for each and every one of you, and I'm wishing you a great week.